Viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want?
Turn around. Get on the ground.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested right now.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Calm down. Calm.
Bad boys, what you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I've been with the Sheriff's Office for almost 3 years now. I am assigned to the Patrol Division. While working here, I met my wife, who is an officer for a local police department, which we also assist a lot. She works the same shift. So it's good for our relationship, and I'm happy where I'm at, and I hope to build from here. 6130, right? Signal 12. So we just had a car pass us at a high rate of speed. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can catch up to it and see what's going on. 6130, I ran 13,100 block of Southeast 115th Ave.
13,115th.
Black male bailed out. And right turn on 132nd place.
Turn on 132nd, please.
Charges are for 80 and a 55.
Charges 80 and 55. Report's out here. Back to 1020, it's going back to a stolen vehicle, first hand brand marking.
Stolen car. Right on 134th lane.
Right.
Left on 100th Ave.
Left on 100th Ave.
Signal 4.
10-4, signal 4.
It's a female driver. We're back southbound on 100th Ave.
10-4, southbound on 100th Ave.
And a female driver, green shirt, looks like, I believe it was jeans. White female, is a black male in the back seat. We're southbound on 100th Ave at 60 miles an hour.
Southbound on 100th Ave.
And a black male is going to bail out here. He is not the driver.
10-4, black male bailing out.
Staying with the vehicle. Right turn on Southeast 140th place.
10-4, vehicle on 120th place.
And she's giving up. Felony stop. 9454 Southeast 140th place. Hands up! Put your hands up! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! One at gunpoint.
6139.
Just hang tight right there till we get more units, okay? Hang out right there till we get more units.
Sorry.
Just keep your hands at your side, ma'am. Keep your hands at your side. Keep your hands at your side. Don't tuck them under you. There you go. Hey, want to clear the car? And I'll watch her. Was one female this side.
You got the one?
Yes, Sarge. You got her?
Take her. I got the
I'll clear her.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to.
Rick 3, got one in custody, clear it. Caroline Mary, he said he had a subject bail. What was 1020 was that?
Turn around.
You on 140th Street.
Hey, where'd that one go?
I don't know. Black male, just around that S curve right there.
140th.
Why'd they run from the car?
I don't know.
Why'd you guys run?
I didn't know.
All right.
I don't know nothing, sir.
What's your name?
My name's Brandon.
Brandon.
Yes, sir.
All right, just lean up against the car right here.
I don't
Okay,
know.
relax. Just lean up against the car. Are you hurt in any way or anything like that?
No.
Who are the guys in the car?
I don't know.
No, you don't know them?
I was put in the car by some lady named Tiffany, and then she was like, you need to drive these people to where you need to go or you're going to get hurt really bad.
They didn't force you to do anything? No?
No, they kept telling me, go, 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 go.
Okay, are they your friends or?
No, I don't know.
You don't know them at all?
No.
Okay. 61, whatever.
Why don't you have any sit down, okay?
Okay, so these guys that bailed out from the car, we don't know who they are? Okay. What, you got a valid driver's license, or? No, you don't got a valid driver's license? Okay.
I said that to that girl before I left, and she was like, you'll be fine.
All right. Well, I can tell you right now, the car's coming back stolen.
I know nothing about that.
Do you want to talk to me about it, or no?
I don't know nothing about it, so I don't see what I can talk to you about.
Okay. All right, just hang tight. Are you on primary?
Yes.
That's a lot of cash.
Yeah.
Just an unusual way to take your money with you, especially in a stolen vehicle.
It's a whole bunch of 20s wrapped in saran wrap.
It's a lot of cash. You know, looks like an increment of 20. Saran wrapped. You don't wrap usual cash just like that. All right, Brianna, do you want to tell me anything about that large amount of money that was in the car? That was in the center console?
I don't know.
Does that belong to you?
I'm sorry.
No, who does it belong to?
I have no clue.
So all that money just ended up in the car?
Sir, I really don't know nothing.
Okay.
I really just got in the car when I was picked up. I got in the car, the other girl got out, and I drove.
Okay. Well, we did confirm it. The car is stolen out of Leesburg, Florida. So you're going to be charged with that, with felony fleeing and eluding. No valid driver's license. Okay? You got any questions for me?
Will I have a bond?
Yep, and I'll let you know as soon as we get there, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. The gentleman in this car, he is going to be placed on arrest for loitering and prowling. Our air unit located him hiding behind a house. He was the passenger in the vehicle. He ended up bailing out about a quarter mile before we stopped, and he actually got his foot run over. So medics are going to check him out, and then he's going to end up at the Marion County Jail along with the driver. So upon further inspection of the currency that was located in the vehicle, it turns out the currency is counterfeit. So we're going to forward this information on to detectives in order for them to follow up on the investigation.
And I actually never wanted to be a cop. I thought it was just like a thankless job that I didn't want to do, but I've done a lot of cool stuff. I've been in the military. I taught survival for a lot of years for the military, and I've been doing this like a year, and this is the coolest job that I've ever had. This is the most fulfilling job I've ever had, so it's really good. We just got dispatched to a suspicious vehicle call. One of the neighbors called in a motorhome and another car sitting in an abandoned parking lot. And they thought they saw drug activity. Hey, you can stay in the car, man. What?
We have permission to be here.
Do you?
Yeah.
From who?
The people right there.
What are the names of the people right there?
Ed and Alice.
Yeah? You got your ID on you?
Yeah.
Is there anybody in this here RV?
Yeah, a friend of mine.
Who's in there?
Rocky was in there.
Rocky?
Yeah.
Is that a woman or a man?
It's a woman.
Okay.
She's sleeping.
Is it your lady friend?
It's a friend.
Do you stay here with her?
No.
Okay. How'd this car get here?
How'd this car get here?
Yeah, it didn't magically appear here. You don't have a driver's license, so how'd the car get here?
I drove it.
Okay.
Just a half block.
Half a block? Well, it's still driving, I guess.
I don't know what you're trying to do.
I'm just asking questions is all.
Well, stop it.
That's my job, is to ask questions. We have neighbors calling saying that folks are over here, not supposed to be parked here, and they were dealing drugs. Are you dealing drugs?
No.
What's that white dusty substance on your pantaloons there? Right there. See where my flashlight is? There's like a white crystalline substance on your pants.
We've been eating.
It does. You've been eating food? What food has white crystal substance on it, my friend?
I don't see it.
I don't see it? Well, that's the excuse I would use, I guess, if I was 5 and I was...
Do you have a warrant?
Excuse me?
Do you have a warrant?
I have a legal reason to be here. The fact that you're a vehicle parked in a parking lot with a closed business, and the neighbors called and said that they saw illegal drug activity.
The owner of this whole lot.
I'll explain this to you. This is called a Terry stop. So I'm allowed to legally detain you, to ID you, and investigate criminal activity that appears to be afoot. So whose rig is this?
It's
Mike?
mine.
Yeah. How long have you owned it?
I don't know, 6 months or so.
Okay. You let anybody borrow it?
No.
Copy. Why don't you step on up? Step out.
What, do I have a warrant or something?
No. I see dope in your car. Turn.
Come on, guys.
So right now, you're just being detained.
I just had a car stolen.
Copy, thanks. And one detained. All right, let's go back and sit on my car. Clearly, it looks like what appears to be heroin in your door pocket there. So you have two different options. One is you can give me consent to search your vehicle. I can look at it. If it's not heroin, great. If it is, then we're gonna have problems. Or I can seize the vehicle.
Well, you want to look in the door pocket?
It's up to you. I'd like to search your vehicle if you wouldn't mind.
You can look in the door pocket.
Can I search your whole vehicle?
I have rights. What would the attorney advise me?
I'm not an attorney, and that's not my job. Yes or no? It's really simple.
You can look in the door pocket. I don't care.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing in there but keys.
Not heroin, but something else. Not just keys.
What did you find?
Let's go sit in my partner's car, and then I'm gonna talk to you, okay? Just the baggie alone kind of told me it's possibly some illegal narcotic, and I thought maybe there was black tar heroin, and I didn't find heroin, but what I did find looks like meth. And then we're gonna see if we get presumptive positive test. We'll drop it in the kit here. Get all the way down to the bottom. We gotta close it up, and then we gotta crush all these nodules. And we've got turned right away this bluish color. So we've got presumptive positive test for methamphetamine. So tonight he'll be under arrest for possession of controlled substance, which is meth, and then driving while suspended. He admitted to me that he drove this thing up in here. All right, Richard. So here's the deal. I came up on you. I saw the white crystalline substance in your lap. So what did I find in your door pocket? I think you know. You still have it on your pants right there.
Sparkles on my pants.
Come on, man. Do you not have good eyesight?
Well, I'm not.
Okay, so what did I find in your door pocket?
I convict myself.
What's that?
I shouldn't be saying any of this.
Okay. So what are you saying? How long have you been using meth?
My whole life.
When's the last time you smoked it?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Yeah. You haven't smoked any today? Okay. So right now you are under arrest for possession of controlled substance. It's your car, your door pocket. And so, I mean, it's pretty clear, pretty obvious to any reasonable person that it's yours. So, you got any questions?
Well, I regret this happening.
You're not trying to run away from something? You just...
No.
No? All right.
Just a habit.
Just a habit? Yeah, okay. Any questions?
No, I'm just sorry.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. Well, you don't have to be sorry to me. I forgive you, man.
I do have a 6-week-old son, and one thing I do want him to know about me is that I'm out here making the right decisions, and I'm taking bad people to jail to make this community safer that he's going to grow up in. I want him to know that I am doing the right thing on this job, and that I'm someone that he can look up to as a hero.
We're trying to catch up to this white car. We just ran the tag on it, and it's coming back as a stolen vehicle on the same kind of car.
It's 32.
Driver, show me your hands. Everybody in the car, put your hands up. Driver, turn the car off and throw the keys out of the vehicle. Passenger, exit the vehicle. Reach on the outside, open the door. Both hands, both hands. Keep your hands in the air. You're gonna follow the directives to my partner.
Turn around, keeping your hands in the air. Keep going, keep going. All right, go ahead and walk back towards the sound of my voice. All right.
I got him. Keep walking back towards me. Keep walking back. Keep going back.
Sorry, we need 2 more vehicles. I'm gonna get green shirt out. All right.
We're gonna walk over here to this car, okay?
Passenger in the back, walk back to the sound of my voice until I tell you to stop. Keep going.
Keep walking back. Keep walking back. Put your hands on that.
Driver, step out of the vehicle. Come back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop.
Stop.
Hey, I'm gonna go first. Come follow me in.
We're gonna go around?
You ready?
77, you can clear there.
Follow me in.
Clear?
Yep.
So the tag is stolen off a different stolen vehicle. It's stolen out of
Harper County?
Yeah. And then the tag has a City of Wichita case number on it. So I've got the case number for that vehicle, so I'll make sure to give that to you too.
Okay. And then these were in the center console.
The ignition's punched. There's a screwdriver sitting on the seat.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna go talk to her real quick. What's your first name?
Ashley.
Okay. How long have you had the car?
We just got it less than 30 minutes ago. She
Okay.
just brought it to us.
And who's everybody else in the car?
My boyfriend, Rob, and his uncle, Garrett.
Garrett?
Yeah, he just got out of prison.
Okay. Huh?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, my experience with stolen vehicles and everything like that, especially how the uncle in the back, how he was acting. Is there any methamphetamines or anything like that I'm gonna find in the car?
Not that I know, but like I said, she just gave us the car. She didn't say if there's anything in there or not, and I got in it, came to Quick Trip.
And who gave you the car?
Yeah, Breezy, sir.
Is her actual name Breezy?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Are you battling any addictions right now yourself?
I've been clean for 2 weeks.
Good for you. Now let me ask you something. I'm not trying to downplay it at all. Was that because you were in prison or jail or anything?
No.
You just chose to be.
Yeah.
There you go.
I've been out of prison since 2015, so.
Okay. Now with the stolen vehicle, what I noticed when I first popped up is that ignition is punched.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a screwdriver right on the floor, which is my assumption. That's how you turned it on and turned it off. Okay. Now, do you believe that people start cars that way?
No, she told, when I asked her about the key when she dropped the car off, she said she broke the key in the ignition.
Okay.
I've never drove a stolen vehicle, so this is my first time.
Now, but
So.
if you break the key in the ignition, that would imply that the key is in the ignition, right?
Yeah, that's why I thought.
Did you see a key in the ignition? So what did she hand you to start the car?
Nothing. The screwdriver's already in the console.
Okay. Now, what's up with the other tag that's on the passenger seat, on the passenger floorboard?
I have no. I'm assuming that went to the car. I have no idea.
Okay.
Like she didn't say anything. She just knocked on the door, said, "Here's the car," and we got in it and came to Quick Trip.
Based on all that, you believe that the car was stolen when you got it then?
Yes.
Okay. Right now, you are under arrest because you're in the possession of stolen property? Okay.
Yeah.
So she said that you guys have been in this car for a while. Tell me a little bit about this car.
Just a friend let her borrow it, or let us borrow it.
Who's the friend?
It's a girl named Mary.
Mary?
Yeah.
And this is someone you know through Ashley, or you know her as well?
Yeah, we both.
Okay. Have you been driving the vehicle as well?
No, I don't have a license.
You don't have a license? Her license is valid, though?
I think so, yes.
Were you guys trying to avoid us today?
Nah.
You didn't see us?
I mean, when I came out the building, yeah, but I mean, as far as...
You were kind of staying away from the vehicle a little bit.
Yeah. That's because I know I got warrants.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was trying to...
So being near a vehicle would indicate that you have warrants?
No, near the police. Like, I came out, like, recognizable. I've been to jail twice just on your facial recognition, so... Yeah, I mean, I just didn't want...
Hey, what did Ashley say when we got behind you guys? Because she pulled in here before I even turned on my lights.
She did?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you already hit the lights, like, so...
Did she say anything about the car being stolen or anything to you?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing, no. I mean, she was pissed they got pulled over, but, I mean, who wouldn't?
Okay. Who was the guy in the vehicle with you?
That's my uncle.
What's his name?
Gary.
What?
Gary.
Gary? Oh, okay. He just get out of prison or something?
Yeah.
Okay. What did he do his time for, do you know?
Drugs.
Drugs? Okay. All right, Robert, if I have any more questions, I'll come back and contact you, okay, man?
All right.
All right. You want this window left cracked for the mayor? Or...
Yeah, that'll work.
You good? Okay. If you need something, holler, all right?
So the car itself would be stolen property for the felony level, and then the two tags that are also reported
because the
stolen.
one in the car was stolen, and the one on the car was stolen.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then you want to do him for the para.
Did she admit to the para?
She says the needle's Breezy's.
Breezy? Okay.
Everything in the car belonged
Well,
to
yeah,
Breezy.
this everyone. There's a new person.
Guess we figured out a new title.
Well, we got to the bottom of that.
Tangled web. We
Here, we'll draw a diagram.
This is South Broadway, you know. This is a South Broadway case. So.
This is a transfer.
Yeah. So she'll go for that. He'll go for his warrants and the paraphernalia, and then the older guy.
Let's get him out of custody then.
Release
since
him.
We can't put anything on him.
Okay.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Unit 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 10-847, 10-847, Kansas City on 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when you shut down for you?
All right. Let me see your hands.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Before copy code 4, subject already left.
We're responding to a disturbance call where a female was locked inside the tow yard after she tried to retrieve her vehicle. But it looks like she already fled the scene and she's going to meet back up with you now. And there's the owners.
They beat him over the head with a bat. He's in the office on the floor. I just came outside when the sheriff's department pulled up. He's got to be 36, 37 maybe.
Where'd you get hit?
In the top of the head.
On the back or the front?
Yes, in the back.
Right there?
Oh, she was beating me in the head with the bat while he was trying to hit me.
No,
okay.
the camera's dead. Okay. Just hang out, okay?
My back hurt so bad.
Did you get hit in the back too?
Yeah, I pulled my shirt up. She hit me like 30 times.
Oh, I see that one right there.
It was all up my back.
And it was the female that did this?
Yeah, he climbed through the gate and started attacking me. I was defending myself, so I punched him in the face. And she started beating me in the back of the head with a bat.
Okay.
But he's like 3 times my size.
Don't pick your head up.
So I was trying to hold him off me.
Put your head back down.
And she was beating me with a bat or a piece of wood. I ran and barred the back door.
Okay.
And this is all captured on surveillance back there.
Everything in here has cameras.
They're in the red Mustang?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's them right there.
All right, you sit tight with him. I'll go talk to them over there.
Down. Ambulance is on its way.
Here, miss, I'm going to talk to you real quick, okay? So what happened?
This morning I woke up, my car was towed.
I guess you got notified that it was here?
Yeah, I went and got the money to get the car out. I said, I just want to get my car. He gonna lock me in there, and then he gonna say, well, I need to see the registration on the
You
car.
went into the fencing area here?
He let me in the fence. He
Who
locked
let
me
you
back.
in?
The guy that was driving his record truck. He let
What does
me
he
in.
look like?
A big white guy.
Okay. He let you in there initially to look at the car?
Yeah, and he told me to get my registration out. I got my registration out of the car.
Okay.
And then he said, you cannot get the car because it's not in your name.
So he just started closing the gate on you, or?
Yeah, no, I walked through the gate. He done turned around and locked the gate back. I said, why is you locking me in? I come to pick up my car. And then he said, nobody can come in but you. I said, why is you locking me inside the gate? I said, that's not right. You lock me inside the gate. I don't even feel comfortable, you know? And then he was like, since you got a attitude, attitude. I said, I don't have an attitude. I just come to get my damn car, pay you your money, and leave.
Okay, what happened after he was going to let you out of the fence? What happened after
He said,
that?
you're gonna let her out this fence. You're gonna let her out this fence. So he was like, no, I'm not. If you cross that gate, I'm gonna bust in your head. And that's what he did. He went to swinging.
They started fighting each
yeah,
other?
and then I was trying to get him off of him, and he was just like a madman. Then he had him pinned to the fence like this.
He had him pinned to
yeah.
the? Okay.
And then I said, let him blow. And then when my baby started crying, that's what let off him.
Okay, what happened after that?
He ran back there in the back, and I crawled out of the fence.
You ran into the back?
And then we rode on down the road because I didn't want to.
So you got back in this vehicle and left after all that went down?
I went right there because I was talking to the dispatcher.
Do you have identification on your driver's license? Real quick, sir, I know you already told this deputy your story, but I would like to hear the story as well. What happened with her getting locked inside the fence here?
Well, he said to me, is that your car? I said, no, it's hers. You know, so he said, well, come with me.
Speaking to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he went in the gate and he locked the gate. I said, hey, man, what you doing?
So he closed the gate behind her and locked it?
Yeah.
He actually, took keys and the lock?
He locked the gate.
Okay.
Put the chain on and everything, locked the gate. So they went over there and she was digging through the glove box, showing the papers for the car.
Yeah.
And telling them, the car is in my grandmother's name. Here's my license, the registration.
So they wouldn't give her the car because it's in her grandmother's
he
name?
didn't want to give her the car. So I said, hey, dude, let her out the fence. No, I'm not letting her out the fence because she trying to steal the car. I said, no, she ain't trying to steal no car, man. Let her out that fence. And I went to climbing through the fence. So he turned back around and see me climbing through the fence, so he rushes me. Okay. And he picked me up against the fence and started hitting me.
Where'd he hit you?
He hit me in my rib, he hit me under my chin, and he hit me in my chest.
Okay, so she got out?
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Ran off into the...
You ran inside the building there, and then you guys left, you got in your car and left?
Yeah, we came back out the fence.
All right, just stand by with these other deputies over here, okay? Okay. I'm gonna talk to them inside, okay? If we can look at that video, that will determine for sure what really happened out here.
There's the Mustang in the top right corner.
I want to see the initial...
The initial when they started getting into it.
Okay, so he's trying to climb through the gate.
Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, he come inside.
He's trying to keep him out.
He's like, get back. Yeah, he's like, done.
There you go.
She's punching him. Kicking him.
Oh, that's why his back was all red, because he was kicking him in.
He's trying to hold him out.
He has him pinned up against the fence right there. He never blocked her or kept her inside there.
So you just bring one in and it's
because
policy to shut the door?
You bring more than one people in there, man, it causes for a bad time sometimes.
Okay, so they're alleging that they were locked in.
Yeah. The gate's not locked, it's just hung in.
So she's free to leave. All she has to do is pick the lock up and leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
there it is.
Bam! Oh, off the jail you
right in the
go.
head.
Boom. 6, 7,
And he's holding him.
8. That's a pipe. I counted 8 at least.
Oh, they're still coming at him.
Yeah, he's retreating and they're tracking him down.
Yeah, so he's involved just as much, so they're both going to be charged with aggravated battery.
That's a transmission jack handle. That's a transmission jack. Okay.
We have a theft, too. We got to go over some things, okay? Are you willing to answer questions or make a statement without attorney being present?
No.
All right, that's it. But what I need for you to do right now is put your hands behind your back for me, okay?
Big A, get my baby.
We'll discuss your kid and everything in a second, okay?
Do you want to go 10-15 on him before he goes to the hospital?
Is he going?
Yes.
Yeah, go 10-15 on him. I'll tell you what your charges are. Your charges are going to be aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and theft.
Theft?
Theft.
All right, man, watch your head.
Let her get my pocket.
You will in a second. He's got injuries, I guess, to his ribs. He said he got punched in the ribs, stomach, and chest, and face.
You automatically saying that I hit that man and I didn't hit him. Okay.
All right, sir. You're going to be arrested for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and theft as well, okay? Your fiance is also going to jail as well for the same charges. The video, without that, it'd be a real he said, she said. But after seeing his injuries and the video matching up, is enough evidence to charge both of them with the felony and the misdemeanor.
Part of the problems you have where you work in the same city that you grew up in is you run into a lot of family members and friends. Remember one incident, we were chasing some guys over some fences. We end up finding one of the guys hiding underneath a blanket. As he stands up, the blanket ends up falling off his face. And when I recognized him right away as one of my uncles, I ended up arresting my uncle for resisting arrest at that time. So there's a group of 3 guys standing here on the corner, kind of no particular reason. So I'm gonna go and check them out, see what they're up to. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much. I'm just trying to wait for my taxi.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I just came from my uncle's and I'm waiting for a taxi.
You're waiting for a taxi?
Yeah.
Do you have an ID or driver's license with you? You ever been arrested before?
Yeah, I've been arrested before.
Yeah. What have you been arrested for?
Oh, here it is, right here. It was a long time ago. Like, when I was younger, I made some stupid mistakes.
We all do that.
Yeah, it happens. But
what was the reasons, or what were your stupid mistakes?
Just being a stupid kid and not having a place to call my own, like more or less. So like,
So does that translate into drugs, burglary?
No, not really. No. There it is. Like, I got arrested for a stolen vehicle before.
Stolen vehicle. How long ago was that?
That was like 4 years ago. But I didn't steal the vehicle, and even the arresting officer didn't go with proper police procedure and protocol.
So how'd you end up here in this area tonight?
My uncle lives right there.
Yeah.
That's why. And I was waiting for the cab. So I was looking back over here.
Why not just wait at your uncle's house?
Well, I came with my friend right over there. And basically, he came out before me. My uncle was trying to say, hey, there's something I need to give you, you know, something I left before. It was like a tool.
Yeah.
But he went outside, didn't want to miss the cab. He's over here. I'm like, why are you guys over here?
Are you on probation, parole, or anything like that?
No.
And the only thing you've been arrested for was for that stolen vehicle about 4 years ago?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. You don't have anything illegal in your pockets right now? No drugs, guns, weapons, nothing like that? Yeah. Okay, is it okay if I check just to make sure?
Well, I do kind of, I mean, You can if you want,
Yeah.
but
This is a high drug area.
Well,
There's a lot of people walking around. You know, I'm not saying that you're one of those guys, but like I said, we've had a lot of problem with trespassing going on in there and people using drugs.
Okay.
And you don't live here in this area, so.
Yeah, well, yes, I
Well, yeah, I know you said your uncle, but that's.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you don't live here in this area.
Well, I haven't done anything wrong.
Can you just do me a favor? Just have a seat.
I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
Look, here's the deal, man. You have a warrant for your arrest.
For what?
Some type of battery that you're involved in.
I haven't done any kind of battery.
Okay, well,
of any
that's
kind.
what you have a warrant for your arrest for right now.
Why?
So if you just do me a favor, put your hands back here.
I can't believe you're arresting me. I'm serious. This is uncalled for.
Interlace fingers.
Okay. Do you really feel like you need to arrest me? I haven't done anything wrong, sir.
I just told you you have a warrant, sir.
Oh, for what? For what?
For whatever you've done in your past, you have a warrant, and it's for some type of battery.
No, sir. No, sir. I never have done anything like that of the sort.
Is there anything illegal in your pockets I need to know about?
Okay. Honestly, do any good right now? Yes, probably.
Okay, stand up.
No,
Stand up.
listen.
Stand up.
I have a little bit of something in my pocket. Yes.
Do you have anything that's going to stab or poke me?
I don't think so. I have a
needle on you?
Not on me.
You have one in here?
Yes.
You do have one in here?
They haven't been opened.
Never been used?
Never been used.
Is that the little something you're talking about?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Anything else I'm going to find? You said you have the needles in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's have a seat in the car.
So what's going to happen exactly?
What-
I didn't assault anybody, but how do I...
Okay.
do I
Well,
to
you have
stand
that
down?
warrant.
Can I-
It's a misdemeanor warrant. I have to book you into county jail for that warrant. On top of that, I found some drugs in your pockets.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another issue we're gonna have to deal with.
Okay.
So that's what we're working with now. I'm not gonna charge you with a bunch of crazy things or anything like that.
Thank you.
All right, man, go and have a seat.
Okay.
All right.
Advising at 270.6.
Kept saying that his uncle lived in this area, and that's why he was here, and kept pointing in that direction. But when I asked, well, if your uncle lives there, why are you over here? He didn't really have a valid explanation other than he was waiting for some friends. We have this that we found in his pocket. We believe to be methamphetamine, which is pretty frequent in this area. So we'll have to take it to the station, test it out, and just verify that that's what it is. Hey, Michael, I want to talk about the little baggie that I found in your right front pocket.
It's methamphetamine.
It's methamphetamine?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna,
Do you have a problem with drugs? Is that what's going on, or?
let's just say that I medicate sometimes because right now I'm under a lot of pressure. I'm getting a house sold in escrow. Like I actually showed the people the house and got the sale, but we only have 2 more days to get everybody out of the house and get everything out. So, you know, I guess you could say I medicate sometimes to compensate. I probably should be on medication for like manic depressive. You know, so it's I'm an artist and it's one of those things.
So does the methamphetamine kind of like help you out, or?
It's not the same thing as like it is for somebody else. Like for me, it's it calms me a little bit. So
It does the opposite effect.
it's kind of yeah.
Okay. You obviously know it's illegal to possess it, though.
Yes, I did.
Did you get it in this area, or where did you get it?
I had that from somewhere else.
You had that on you?
I just decided to like, I was gonna hang out with a friend and get high. Because now I'm in here.
Okay.
I understand that you have every right to arrest me. I guess. I don't know what the charge that's originally stemming from that I'm being arrested for. I have no clue.
I'll
how
once we
I got
get
that charge.
to the
That'd
station.
be really nice to figure out.
I'll explain that warrant to you a little more.
That'd be great.
Okay.
I want to know what that's for.
All right.
Because I didn't do any of that.
Okay.
It's extremely hot working in Glendale in the summer. With 40, 50 pounds of gear on total with all of our stuff and dressed in all black, it can get extremely hot because of how high the temperatures get here. And it's a really dry heat, so it makes for very hot days out here.
All right, we have a shoplifting at one of our stores down here. Loss prevention actually tried to stop them, and they would not stop for loss prevention. They got in their car and possibly trying to drive off, maybe towards home. We figured out what the address is, so we're hoping we might actually run into them right up here.
There's a Honda Accord right here.
Right there. All right. 437, David. We have the vehicle in that shoplift. We're going to be trying to go code 6 with it here about 8-3 in Camelback. Appears to be occupied by about 4.
335 unit. Help you out with 401.
79 Lane.
79 Lane, Camelback, just south.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till I get up. 437 David, final stop.
Put your hands up on the steering wheel for me. Is your car in park?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, do me a favor. Turn the car off for me. All right. Hand me your keys.
Okay. What's this
Where are you
about?
coming from?
The store.
Okay, what store?
It's okay down the road.
Okay, do you think it's a coincidence that I'm stopping you?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have your driver's license on you? Registration,
Yeah.
insurance?
Yeah, can I get it?
Yep.
All right.
No
can I
guns, drugs, bombs in the car?
No, can I ask what this is about?
Yes, it's about a shoplifting from Walmart.
Sorry, I don't shop there. I don't even have nothing on me.
Okay.
Yeah, do you have your ID?
I'd really like to know what this is about.
Were you approached by anybody there that attempted to stop you?
No, nothing. I don't steal. I'm offended.
You can be offended if you like, but I'm telling you exactly why I'm stopping you. Something may have happened that would have led to those circumstances.
Something may, but I didn't do.
Okay.
So,
No,
I'm sorry
okay.
if I didn't mean to cuss.
Time out. What do you mean by something may?
I don't know. I was approached, so I'm assuming.
Okay, you were approached.
By some dude. I don't know. He was in regular clothes.
Okay,
so
but
I
a minute
ignored
ago I
it.
asked you if you guys were approached by anybody trying to stop you from shoplifting. You
I
said
said
no.
no.
Right, now you're
Because
telling
he
me you were
didn't say
approached.
anything about shoplifting.
Okay, what is it they told you?
They say, hey, can I talk to you? I'm like, no, I just took it as he wanted money from me.
Okay.
So,
Ma'am, what's your first name?
Sonia.
Sonia, did you guys purchase anything at Walmart?
I did, but then I fell and I left the bag.
You fell
And
inside
I
the
fell,
store
yes.
and you left the items you bought?
Manager was there, yes, and I was shaken up and I left it in the basket and I walked out.
Okay.
I'm looking at it where we want to go have a picture of this one. But the guy.
10-4. Club male did have a 52.
I'm gonna have you step out of the car for me, okay? You can keep your wallet right there. Keep your wallet down the seat for me. Step out. Okay.
can I ask what you're putting me in cuffs for?
Yep. Okay, right now you're being detained for shoplifting and you're also showing a couple warrants. Stop. Do not move.
Hey, don't.
No, do not move.
I'm not.
Keep your
you're
hands right
pushing
where they
me.
are. Don't pull them away from each other.
Okay.
I'm telling you why you're going in cuffs. You're also showing that you have a warrant out of the city of El Mirage. That's got two issues that we need to figure out. All right, step back for me. We're gonna sit you right on the curb over here. Mitchell, can you watch them? Yep. All right, I'm gonna help you sit if you just turn, face the roadway here. Do you know what your warrant out of El Mirage might be about?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do me a favor, put your feet straight out in front of you, cross your legs at the ankles.
I'll go ahead and grab her too. Sonia, do me a favor, go ahead and step out of the car, okay?
All right, Brian, we're gonna hang out while I sort that out. We're also gonna sort out this shoplifting issue,
I didn't
okay?
take nothing, man.
Okay. If you're with people that take something and you have reasonable knowledge that they did take something and that's what's taking place here, under Arizona law, you're guilty of the same crime that they're guilty of. Okay, so if that's what's taking place and you want to talk to me about it, you can let me know about that, okay?
I didn't take nothing, man.
Okay, well, like I said, we're gonna sort that part out, but you're also showing some warrants with another city, okay? That's the reason you're in handcuffs and sitting on the curb here, okay?
All right. You want to tell me about what happened today?
Look, I went in, I grabbed my stuff. I thought he had the stuff that we were paying separate bills. I thought he had it. I threw it in the cart. We walked out. They stopped us, and I kept going because I didn't know what was going on. I paid for my stuff, and I left it. I have the receipt. I showed you the receipt.
Right. Okay.
And I saw him coming out the door, too. I threw my bags in the cart, and we walked out the door.
Okay. What was he carrying?
I don't know. He had a basket and some stuff in the basket.
Oh, he did?
But, yeah.
Not bagged or bagged?
I don't know. I didn't even pay attention because I was so shaken up from falling.
Okay.
My butt hurt. I was shaking. I was nervous. And so I threw my stuff in the basket, and I walked out. And then next thing I know, somebody was walking out saying, excuse me, excuse me. And me and the girl with the long hair just kept walking because I didn't know what was up.
Okay.
Did you guys split up, or did you know she was taking it? Just knowing she's taking it itself
We
is
just
necessarily
split up.
crime.
Well, I always split up from her when we go shopping because I don't like looking at girl stuff and whatnot.
At what point did you guys meet back up?
Around the time that I was about to walk out the door, and I walked out the door with my friends.
But I mean, where inside the store? Like still in the aisles, past the cash registers?
Not past cash registers, like right there where the door was.
Did she have any items with her?
She had a bag.
Okay, like a Walmart bag or a
Yeah.
different bag? Okay. Did she tell you she purchased the items, or did you ask?
I
or?
never asked.
Okay.
I mean, who asks?
I'm not saying I would
Okay.
ask. I'm just
I'm
trying to
just
piece
saying,
together.
yeah.
Right? I wasn't there.
I'm saying who would ask?
All four of you guys walked out together?
As far as I walked out with them.
Did she ever slip and fall on anything? Or
I don't know. Like I said, we split up. I don't know.
I'm talking about when you were exiting.
She said she fell.
You didn't see her fall on your way out or anything like that, right?
No.
That didn't occur.
No, I didn't
Okay.
see anything.
Okay, I understand.
Go ahead and have a seat, Sonia. Right now, you're going to be detained for shoplifting, okay?
Sonia, you are under arrest, okay?
Okay.
How much did you pay for that stuff within your cart?
I didn't have anything. It wasn't. None of it was mine. I didn't.
It was $350 worth of stuff.
Right, but I thought it was already paid for because we walked away in the garden section.
They've got cameras, and I was just over there at the store. I watched you through almost the entire time you were inside that store, okay? Never
Right.
once did any of that stuff that you guys put inside that basket, inside your shopping basket, ever get put on a checkout counter.
No,
you pushed the shopping cart past all those cash registers, and she met up with you, and then you guys walked out the door.
Yeah, I didn't grab it. I thought she'd already paid for it, so I wasn't even thinking. You know, I didn't think.
The entire time you were pushing the cart.
Yeah, but I don't ever think.
Okay, well, that's a good enough story for me. Okay, stand up for me. Okay, you are going to jail for shoplifting, and you have a warrant at El Mirage. Okay, have a seat.
I want you to show me on camera what I took out of that store.
All that, you can discuss all that with your attorney, and we'll talk about it in court.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint.
Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush, covers code 3.
King's 10.
Dig 2514 Ken, transmit on tag 2. 1047, 1047 Ken, sends it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do? Stop! Now! Stop! Heads up! Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Smell some marijuana, I'm a marijuana smoker! Call up!
What you gonna do?
Hand up! Hold it!
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I got into police work because I wanted to do what I could to help keep the community safe. I also want to help people that are going through some drug addictions. A lot of problems out here are caused by people addicted to heroin and meth. So while I do go after those people and try to hold them accountable, I also try to get them the help they need. Getting them away from those drugs kind of helps the community that they live in, stops a lot of the crimes that are going on. So right now we're responding to a call of a suspicious person, black male in a red hoodie, seen running southbound. Taxpayer believes he may have just committed a burglary. This is our third call in this area. We're going to attempt to find him. Obviously, lights and sirens in the area. We hope to bed him down as much as possible.
We're going eastbound. Subject now eastbound. How things been?
We have a perimeter set. We're going to see if we can find him.
Get perimeter set up.
VGN to be 43.
Did you guys see a black male with dreads running around? Please do. Thank you. All right.
Glendale Police Department, if there's anybody back here, make yourself known.
What about that shed? Here, I'm with you, Pledge. Hold on real fast, Kiefer. Hey! Hey! Get down here!
In the backyard. Going over 6-7!
No, we're not gonna get in that way. Pledge, hold here in case he comes back.
I see him! I see him!
Get
down here. Hey, right there, he just cut right. Looks like he's gonna go east. Hey, he's right here. Feds can't get through it. FM 303 time. Hold this position right here. Don't let him over. He's on the roof. And you got nowhere to go. You got nowhere to go. Can you guys get in that yard? Southbound, yard just south. Jack. Hold him. This way. You wasted everybody's time, for one thing.
Well, I did. I don't know who y'all was, man. I promise the guy. I'm sorry.
Man, you guys.
Hey.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I swear to God. What happened? Sir, I can't breathe, sir. Please, I did.
Don't you kick your feet up at me.
I can't breathe. I swear to God. I'm trying to breathe, sir. Hey, man, what happened? What?
All right, guys, let's stand up.
What?
I'm
trying to breathe. Y'all got me.
We didn't check his pants.
I got his pants.
Y'all can say, I don't have nothing. I swear to God. I'm just trying to breathe, man. Please let me breathe off.
I got his pants. There's nothing in there. His stuff's all right there.
I'm not lying to y'all. Get up. Walk. I'm trying, sir. I can't. Get my pants. I got asthma, man.
Yeah, sure you do. That's why you just ran several blocks. Sit him down. Sit down.
Yes, I guess I just want to breathe, man.
You can breathe. You're talking plenty. You can breathe.
I got asthma, sir. I swear.
That's why you just ran several blocks.
I didn't know who y'all was.
Let's get his pants up and everything. All right.
I'm really not joking with y'all, sir. Y'all can't see him.
You've been running, so you're going to be out of breath. Stand up.
Y'all got it. Here you go. Here.
There you go.
I'm just,
okay?
I promise y'all I'm not playing, bro.
Okay. No more talking. Hey, just no more talking. No more talking. Deep breaths, okay? You'll catch your breath a lot easier that way, okay? You've been running a lot, so that's why you're out of breath. All right.
Can I give me some water, please?
You'll get some water. We'll get you some water in a second here.
Get here.
Okay, 1 foot at a time there,
yes,
bud.
Sir. There we go.
Get your left foot up.
I got you, sir. I'm really trying. I got you,
okay.
He made contact. He looked back at me. I said, please stop. He continued to run. One of our officers was fortunate enough to get him by the foot, and he was hanging upside down against the fence. And I jumped a couple of chain link fences, got caught up on him, and it got my hands and my pants ripped up.
Yeah. You identified yourself as police, right?
Yeah.
Because he kept making statements. He didn't know who we were when we had him cuffed up.
He definitely did.
Hey, we got some water for you right now, dude.
All right, pour him, please.
You're good, dude.
Come on.
Here, lean your head back. There you go. There you go. Good little run there, huh? Why were you running, though, dude?
Sir, I don't know.
You don't know?
I promise to God, bro.
You don't know why you're running? You
I
just...
swear to God, bro.
All right.
On my kids. On my mama, like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but were you just running because you didn't know what was going on?
I didn't know who like, I was just running because I was scared. I heard people. Man, I don't know, sir, like, for real, man.
Okay.
Why is y'all, like, what I'm saying, why was y'all chasing me? I just want to know what's going on, man. I swear to God.
I think the bigger question is why were you running, dude?
Man, I didn't know who, like, man.
But you know who I am, right?
No, I mean, I don't know your name.
No, not my name, but you know what I am? You see the badge right here?
Now I do.
Now you do? Well, I didn't change my clothes. I've been wearing this the entire day, including when you saw me and all these other guys earlier.
I swear to God, I didn't see you, bro.
You saw these guys?
No, I didn't. On my mama, bro.
What'd you see?
I didn't see nobody.
Didn't see nobody? So you didn't see anybody, so you decided to run?
Y'all saw me earlier, bro. Why y'all didn't get me? Like, if I saw y'all, what's going on? I don't know, sir. I swear on my life, bro. If y'all saw me, why won't y'all get me if y'all saw me?
But we did get you. Here you are.
All right, but I'm Officer Nicholas, Glendale PD. You're going to jail today because you ran from multiple police officers, and the charges are going to be trespassing ×2 or 3, and then also obstructing as well, okay? So...
Sir, I didn't know, man. Please, bro.
It's good little foot pursuit, hopping fence to fence, but you're just going to go to jail tired.
You know, I've been on the force for, 9 years now. Jay and I are on the neighborhood response squad for Glendale Police Department, which is a proactive squad. We can actually go into neighborhoods and make a difference with drug houses or, you know, just problem people or situations in neighborhoods that they'll call upon us to, and our squad to go in and kind of take care of those situations.
6 in the bell for a subject with a knife. A pedestrian threatened PR with a knife. The male subject tried to attack him through the car and then pulled the knife out. A white male, early 20s, jeans and a black hoodie.
Norfolk, you can send it. 6-7 in Paradise. So we got a subject with a knife, just about a half mile down the street from us.
Standing by the property management sign by the Wells Fargo.
He's gonna be right by this Wells Fargo sign, Jay, so just go past it. We'll just get out right at the light.
Yeah, it's full traffic, so I get a code 4.
That's it.
On the black hoodie?
Yep.
Further in his description, it's going to be a 6-inch knife. Try to stab the driver. It's going to be a white male, dark sunglasses.
Yeah, he's got a big knife on his hip. Watch out.
Jacket.
This guy, watch the left.
Over. And jeans, something like
Get on the ground! Get on the ground, no! On the ground, no! Get on the ground!
Yeah. What?
Get on the ground now!
What?
Hands out!
Hands out straight by your side.
Get your hands out!
Hands out!
I am.
You got that hand, Jay?
I got it.
What is the problem?
Put your head down. Look towards the street. Look towards the street.
I am. Tell
the other
me,
way.
Tell me what's going on.
Put your hand to your left.
Tell me what's going on.
There you go.
That way.
I got him.
Don't be rough. I'm following orders. What's going on?
We'll talk to you in just a second about it, okay?
Follow, tell me, answer my questions. That's the law. I have the right.
41, code for release.
All right, we're gonna help you up.
Self-defense.
We're gonna help you up. You understand?
Yeah, you want to tell me what's going on? I crossed the street. I'm going somewhere.
Well, we didn't stop you for jaywalking, I'll tell you that.
I didn't jaywalk.
I said we didn't stop you for
The
jaywalking.
guy almost hit me.
Okay, come over here.
What's going on?
Over here.
Can you explain this?
Yes, you pulled a knife on somebody, so we're just coming to talk.
I didn't pull a knife on somebody.
Okay, well,
someone almost hit me. I banged on his window. I said, "Don't hit me." He flipped me off. I said, "Dude, you almost hit me. Don't hit me." I didn't do anything wrong. I'm walking to a destination for job applications and other reasons.
with a knife in you? And
It's just to
you're
intimidate.
intoxicated.
Intoxicated how?
There's another knife.
That's for self-defense.
Okay, come over
You
here.
know what I
Sit
mean?
right here on the rock.
I told you the truth about everything. I'm trying to get my work schedule going. I'm on probation. Like I'm
Kick your
doing
feet out. Just cross your
straight.
legs for me.
I'm doing
Cross
straight.
your legs for me.
Oh, sorry. I'm doing straight. I'm a pedestrian walking on a regular sidewalk where they had to yield, and he pulled out in front of me where I had to lift my leg and get hit by him and bang on his window and say, "Hey, do you not see where you're going?" And he just flipped me off and drove off.
He's got a, other than that, you get the marijuana wax, just the regular weed and that. I mean, he's at least got his medical marijuana card. Still, that's a very good amount.
Okay. So I want to talk to the victim. So this is your vehicle then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can you just tell me what happened? I know you gave these guys a story, but can you just let me know where it was at and what
Yeah, we
happened?
had just finished shopping at Fry's,
Okay.
and we were proceeding to the exits on 67th Avenue. We were probably in front of the O'Reillys, maybe 150 yards.
Okay.
East still of the exit.
Sure.
He, as a pedestrian, was crossing a roadway. I'm in a stream of cars heading that way, and as I keep going, he kind of looks at me menacingly, like I should stop. And I have plenty of time to cross in front of him, so I do. He speeds up and gets in front of us and throws an obscene gesture, like climbs over our windshield with an obscene gesture. And I keep going. He wants me to stop. And as I go by him, he smacks the car really hard there and causes that dent. And then he pursues me into traffic and then confronts me here at the door. He starts opening the door, yelling obscenities, and he's banging on the window very hard. I'm very surprised it didn't break. I would say he banged on the window 4 or 5 times.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the marks on the
He's
window
telling me
as
to
well.
come out. He's trying to open the door again, and then he brandishes. Then he unstraps what I think is a gun.
Mm-hmm.
I look closely. It's a knife, and he brandishes the knife like that, and then he hits the window again, and then the light turns green. And then as I'm leaving, he stands back and just kicks in the side of the door.
Okay.
And that's when I called 911. I mean, my mom could drop dead just
Scared
from
her,
the
yeah.
fear of it. This lady is 78 years old. She's not well. I'm like, dude, you need to just not do this. Don't do this. Just step away. If my window would have been open, if my door wasn't locked, he would have absolutely been throwing those punches at me. Absolutely.
Hey, listen, so you're under arrest for the disorderly conduct, okay? Criminal damage. You did damage to his car. You jumped on his car, smacked the side of his car, and then hit his window a bunch of times.
No, it was right here as he was pulling out of Fry's as I was walking across. And he almost hit me.
Okay.
And I walked up to him, and he changed 3 different lanes to get away from me, like that quick.
To get away from you, right?
Exactly.
Some younger kid pursues him while he's still in traffic, and he's got he's got a knife on, right? And he's showing him. No, he said, how do you know about this knife? When he told us, he called and said there was knives on it.
Saw the bottom of it. It hangs.
Okay, well, regardless,
everything else
he's with his mother. He's 70-something years old, and you're pursuing him in traffic, and you kick the side of his car.
I didn't run after them. I didn't pursue them. Okay. If they would have been gone by the time I got to the light, I would have continued on my way to the bus stop where I have to go.
I'm not saying we're not trying to jam you up with a bunch of ag assault stuff and things like that. It's a criminal damage to disorderly conduct.
They're not getting charged, and I am. The system's corrupt. This is all a misunderstanding, guys. Okay. Like, seriously?
When I'm not doing police work, I keep myself very busy. I like to build cars, build hot rods, build 4x4 trucks, do a lot of custom fab work. I love working with my hands. Always have since I was young. You know, I was that kid that was taking apart the remote control cars and trying to make them better.
He had aerosol spray and he's using it to get high.
We're heading to a call where a white male is supposedly huffing air duster cans. So we're gonna head down there and see what we got.
He carries a hunting knife with a 4-inch double-sided blade that's holstered.
Hello.
I'll wait for you to get out.
All right. What's going on?
He's been taking air duster and stuff and huffing it. It gets you really high and stuff, and then you don't know where you are. You're like in harm of people and other people.
Okay.
And he's doing it like right behind there.
Okay. All right, let's go talk to him. What's going on, Brian? You can stay over here, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you sit there? Just sit down right here. What's going on, Josh?
What's going on, dude?
Can I have that bottle? Can I have that bottle, Josh? Josh.
Can we have the bottle, please?
Can I have your bottle?
Here, we have the bottle.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
Attaboy. 413. What you were doing is illegal. Huffing the dust off. Here, let's walk over here. We'll just set him right here, away from her. Anything else on you? Can you speak to us, or are you too high? What are you doing out here today?
A little bit thinking.
What's that?
A little bit thinking.
Thinking? Looked to me like you were huffing the dust off. It's not good for you, you know that, right? It's destroying your brain cells. All right. What do you get from that?
A lot.
A lot? How does it make you feel?
Honestly, it makes me feel alive.
What's that?
Makes me feel up. And
up?
Like a go.
Kind of numb?
Right.
Describe it as like, is it painful? Is it a...
No, it's not painful.
All right, I'm gonna have an ambulance come check you out, okay?
It's not painful at all.
Sit tight right here. Hello. Has he been doing this the whole time you guys have been together?
Not the whole time, off and on. But it's been like this for about 3 months now.
How's this affecting your guys' relationship?
It's...
I mean, I could see that you care about him. You wouldn't have called us if you didn't care about him.
Because every time I tell him I'm gonna leave him for it, he threatening me and saying...
He's gonna have to want help. He's gonna have to want to change. It's definitely not a good path for him to be going down. It's not good for your body. I mean, we can help him out a little bit here, okay?
I've been trying to tell him go rehab. He's been saying okay with it, never going.
What you do here, you know? I mean...
Yeah, I found him passed out one time in front of a Walmart.
Does he have family out here? Is he from here? Is he from Las Vegas?
From here. He's born and raised, yeah.
Okay.
His mom's out here. His aunt's out here.
Well, what does his family say about his drug use?
His mom really doesn't want anything to do with him now because he won't get help.
She's kind of given up.
Yeah, she's really done with his crap.
He's obviously, just by his mannerisms, inhaling the chemicals. Do you think that's what's causing him to go into places and steal the cans and take them and stuff? Do you think that's what's making him do stuff like that?
He goes in to get them in the beginning. So, I mean, I think if he had the money, he'll pay for them, but
He would?
yeah.
Has he ever explained like how it makes him feel?
Kill you, and it takes months of the brain.
Has he ever explained to you how it makes him feel?
Yeah, I asked him, and he said the whole, like, everything laminates, and he's just, like, the whole city laminates, and he doesn't know, you know. He tells me never to go by him when he does, because he wouldn't know who I am.
Hopefully you can reach him. We'll have medical check him out. Thank you for calling us, okay? He's got some mental health stuff going on.
Yep, he's got a couple arrests and citations for use, possession, drug, chemical poison, for euphoria, hallucination, just like we saw him. He's also got an arrest, and he's got a Baker for inhaling chemicals, which we actually saw. Some other dispositions for traffic and stuff. There's another inhaled chemical, another inhaled chemical, another inhaled chemical. So he's got a couple petty larcenies, like she was saying about stealing the items. Some other to huff and everything. So, I mean, we got medical coming.
Yeah, he's just not gonna learn, huh?
No.
2106. Hey, Josh, I got something for you. All right, look, man, you need to do something about this, all right? You've obviously got a girl out there that really cares about you, okay? I mean, there's other ways of dealing with stresses in life. Me giving you a ticket, is that going to change you? No, you got to want to change. You're the only one that can change you, right? Is there anything that you could say that we can do to maybe help?
I can tell you this, I don't wish this upon anybody. This curse that I have, what have you. I just want everybody to be happy. I just want to be happy.
Hopefully you can find that. I think you're going to need to have a long heart-to-heart talk with her. Here's your citation, okay? For inhaling chemicals. All right, good luck to you, man, okay?
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint. 132 in Bush. Covers code 3. Being sent. Dig 2514 can transmit on tag 2. 1047 can send it in 4360. Okay, we'll still send it code 3.